Today is a time of major changes in global geopolitics, and the US has the most important role in these changes, particularly when it comes to the relationship between the US and Middle Eastern countries, which have always been complex. Issues related to security, trade, and diplomatic relations have always emerged in these relationships. Whenever a US president embarks on a trip, it has a profound impact on the global perspective. In this context, Donald Trump's Middle Eastern tour, which is his first foreign trip of his second term, though he had previously had a brief stay in Italy and Vatican for Pope Francis's funeral, is an attempt to redefine the direction of US foreign policy, especially in the Middle East. It's essential to understand why Trump's trip is so important and what impact it will have on peace and stability in the Middle East. Let's explore these questions in detail. Trump began his journey on 13th May from Saudi Arabia, where he met Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, and participated in the Gulf Summit. Additionally, President Donald Trump made a historic deal with Saudi Arabia, under which Saudi Arabia will sell $142 billion worth of weapons to the US. As part of this deal, both countries will increase cooperation in defense, energy, and mining sectors, and $600 billion will be invested in the US. This arms sale is the largest deal to date and will deepen defense relations between the two countries. Furthermore, Saudi digital infrastructure company DataVolt has committed to investing $20 billion in AI data centers. According to the White House, the total investment figure exceeds $80 billion, which includes joint commitments from companies like DataVolt, Google, Oracle, Salesforce, AMD, and Uber. This investment aims to enhance AI and digital infrastructure in both the US and Saudi Arabia. Trump's visit marks a significant turning point in US foreign policy. During his first term, the US made the Abraham Accords to normalize relations between Israel and several Arab countries. While the Biden administration has tried to accelerate this process, Trump's approach is slightly different. The Trump administration has made it clear that there is no need for Saudi-Israel normalization to make important deals with Saudi Arabia. President Donald Trump said that formal relations between Saudi Arabia and Israel would be a dream for him, but he wants Saudi Arabia to do it on its own time. This statement reflects that the Trump administration is prioritizing its own objectives rather than focusing on an agreement between Israel and Saudi Arabia. However, during this trip, Trump also announced the removal of US sanctions on Syria. He stated that it is time to give Syria the opportunity to move forward, and this step signals a positive shift in that direction. Trump's statement came at a time when there were concerns in the international community regarding the long-running crisis and war in Syria. The US had imposed several economic sanctions on Syria in the past years, severely damaging the country's economy. In Qatar, where the largest US military base is located, Trump met with Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Qatar discussed the Gaza ceasefire and Syria during this visit. This is an important meeting in terms of regional security, as Qatar's strategy focuses on reducing regional tensions. Qatar has always tried to promote peace and cooperation in the Middle East, and Trump's announcement to lift US sanctions on Syria could further strengthen this objective. Trump's meeting with UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan followed, where they discussed possibilities for US investment in technology, semiconductors, and energy. Last year, the UAE announced plans to invest $1.4 trillion in US industries. Moreover, Trump will also consider lifting the export restrictions on advanced technologies to the UAE imposed by the Biden administration. This indicates that the Trump administration is planning to further strengthen its trade and technological partnership with the UAE. Additionally, Trump made a statement regarding the role of the US in the India-Pakistan ceasefire, claiming that the US had mediated between the two countries. He said they can sit together for a good dinner, suggesting that peace between the two countries is possible. He made this comment during his visit to Riyadh, where he also announced trade agreements. However, India dismissed Trump's claim, with Indian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal clarifying that there was no role of the US in mediating the ceasefire and that this matter is solely between India and Pakistan with no need for external intervention. In this context, Indian diplomacy must also ensure that the role of any third party does not conflict with India's sovereignty and interests. This visit by Trump is not just a diplomatic mission, but a step towards strengthening US position as a global power. Trump's tour is a significant diplomatic effort in his second term, aiming to take US relations with Middle Eastern countries in a new direction. In the future, it will be crucial for the Trump administration to balance its diplomatic approach with regional stability and peace. The outcome of this trip could have an impact not only on US policies, but also on the stability of the entire Middle East. So viewers, let's stop the discussion here and note today's question. Analyze the regional and global implications of Donald Trump's Middle East visit.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.